EGM Network.
Treasure Coast Connector. Connecting residents and businesses of the Treasure Coast. And here's your host, Ellen Contreras.
Welcome to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras. Treasure Coast Connector is the talk show and online community where we put a spotlight on interesting local businesses and resources, then connect them to you, the consumers in the community. Everyone has an interesting story of why they do what they do. When we learn about what's happening in our own backyard and support local businesses, it strengthens our local economy. For details on the show, links to discounts, promos, past interviews, check out www.tcconnector.com. The holiday season is fast approaching, and yes, I've said it. I've already gotten some save the dates for parties. And, you know, when we think about the holiday season, it's the fun, the food, the drinks, and sometimes weight gain comes along with it. Well, joining me in the studio today is Renesse Depesa of SLIM Therapeutics, and she is here to share with us how she helps people in a way that they can enjoy without the guilt and the gain and, you know, lose some weight ahead of the holiday season. So welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ellen. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm happy you're here. And yes, I've already gotten 3 invites for holiday parties. People are starting really early. Oh my goodness. Okay. So before we start talking about SLIM Therapeutics and all that you offer, why did you want to get into this industry of, you know, health and wellness and weight loss?
Well, about 3 years ago, I had been struggling with my own weight. I have 4 children, was 40 years old. I was working out. I had worked with a trainer. I had done everything, intermittent fasting, counted macros, done the shakes, done all the programs. And my scale just wasn't budging for the amount of work I felt I was putting in. And it became just really daunting and kind of made me sad.
Oh, yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah, it was really frustrating, and it just made me really not feel good inside. I was working so hard, and I found semaglutide, started on it in conjunction with my working out and everything I was still doing, and I started to see some weight loss, and it kept me motivated, kept me feeling good. And then as my weight started coming off, I started feeling really good about myself. I started having more energy. All these wonderful things came along with it. I just felt healthier and lighter in my step. And I lost 40 pounds in 10 months. So it wasn't super fast. I felt like I lost at a very healthy pace.
That's the right way to do it, honestly. Who wants to drop weight that fast?
No.
Because you don't feel good when that happens.
No, and I wanted to be healthy. That was my goal. And I knew that that extra weight was not healthy for me in emotional, physical, all the ways. So after that, I just became really passionate about helping people because whether people talk about it or not, I think there are a lot of people who felt like I did, frustrated, nowhere to turn. Maybe they turn to food or shopping or whatever to fill that because it's so hard and frustrating sometimes.
Yeah.
So I just became really passionate about wanting to be a safe space for people to feel vulnerable and that I could help.
Very good. And it's men and women.
Men and women, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right. Very good. So now you've mentioned at like the networking events that, you know, you want to help people lose weight. And like you just said, who wants to deprive themselves, right? That's not sustainable. It's not healthy. And then exercising to the point of like some people injure themselves. You know what I mean? So now if you could tell us a little bit about SLIM Therapeutics and semaglutide, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yes, semaglutide.
Thank
So
you.
we offer semaglutide and tirzepatide, and it is a once-a-week injection. But what it does is it mimics a hormone in your body. It's a peptide. So it helps you feel fuller, faster, and for longer. And it helps manage and stabilize blood sugar and insulin levels. So both of those things combined make it an extremely strong appetite suppressant, and everyone is able to lose weight on this medication. So you're not killing yourself by starving yourself or working out so hard to get to this calorie depletion. It's just a tool that really works, and it works with your body hormones.
Yeah, because some people, I mean, there's all types of people, right? And so, some people can, and sometimes men, it's so annoying. They say, oh, I'm going to lose weight, after the holidays, and within 3 days, 20 pounds comes off their body. It's really annoying, right?
Yes.
but yeah, sometimes people can say, oh, I'm just going to, scale back on a few things in terms of what I'm eating. Maybe I'll walk a little bit more. And that seems to be okay. But like you said, then there are lots of people that are doing all the things and it's just not working, especially fast enough. And again, it would be nice to lose safely 1 to 2 pounds a week. And then, but sometimes people have a hard time with that. So yes. And so now when you mentioned injections, right? Sometimes people are very afraid of that, or sometimes they say, I'm apprehensive of taking anything for weight loss. Let's address that with people that might be thinking that.
My biggest thing is that people need to be their own healthcare advocate, and they need to do their own research so that they feel comfortable, mostly.
Yeah.
I am here as a resource to help answer any questions, or even change and give some different information, because there's a lot of misinformation out there as well. So sometimes I can provide some information that maybe the patient didn't know or heard something different. We also, on board at our office, we have a board certified medical doctor who's licensed here in Florida. So the patient can sit with him and ask all the questions that they would like. He is very informative. The patient is not rushed. We want everyone to feel comfortable and feel safe and educated. But my biggest thing is do your own research beforehand and come up with the questions that maybe someone has.
Yeah.
And we do offer semaglutide in pill form if someone is afraid of injectables also.
Thank you. That was going to be my next question. And it's interesting because I had, and I know this is going off topic, but I had a cat who was diabetic. And injections are scary, but I wanted to do the right thing by my cat. And I found it super easy. This is a subcutaneous injection. So it's kind of like you're pinching your skin and then you're just doing a quick little injection.
That's exactly how the semaglutide injections are.
Yeah.
It's a really small diabetic needle, subcutaneous, pinch the skin. We actually do it in the abdominal.
Okay. I just showed my arm, but
and then it actually, once you get over the anxiety of, oh my gosh, I'm going to give myself an injection, it actually is pretty easy and it's pretty painless. But we do offer the pill form if someone is just more comfortable with that.
And that's a very nice thing to know because, and like I said, how many times have we like sewn a button on a shirt, right? We've all had to do something with our clothing. Who hasn't, with a safety pin or a sewing needle, pricked themselves by accident? That's probably worse than the injection.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
So I wanted to put things into perspective. And I also wanted to ask the question because I know that you are very big on education.
Yes.
And that is very apparent on your website as well. And even like the slim shot consultation, like setting that you really want to talk to people first.
Yes, we do offer a free consultation at first. And that's so that the patient can feel comfortable and ask as many preliminary questions as they would like. And I want everyone, like I said, I can't stress this enough, to feel comfortable and educated, like you were saying.
Well, very good. So now before we take a break, in the first half, we have people that can watch this. So we have your graphic going up. But for those that are listening on iHeartRadio and all the podcasts, how do they get in touch with you? Where are you located?
We are located in downtown Vero Beach at 1307 19th Place. You can come in or you can call at 772-538-0961. You can also schedule a consultation on our website at slimtherapeutics.com.
All right, very good. And so you are on, 19th Place, that is actually State Road 60 on the twin pair of Vero. And that is the eastbound part of State Road 60.
Yes.
And you are just east of 14th Avenue.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Okay, so what we'll do is, Cindy, do you like this? I'm taking a break without her asking me to do so. But we have a lot more to discuss with Renesse Depesa. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Big news, Treasure Coast. Your favorite mortgage team just got even better. Introducing the same trusted faces you know and love, now with Union Home Mortgage.
Hi, this is Shannon Pohl.
Hi, this is Lucy Cranker.
And these high-producing team members bring decades of experience, unwavering honesty, and hearts of gold to every home loan. And here's the best part. Same local processing, underwriting, and appraisers you rely on. Contact Union Home Mortgage.
Visit us online at shannonCpohl.com
and LucyCranker.com.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats and chairs in all the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Gardens and Bollywood. We specialize in fire pits, outdoor rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet store directly across the street, filled with lots of name brand closeouts and sale items. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Ooh, have a sunshine day. Sunshine.
Welcome back to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras, and I am with Renesse Depesa of SLIM Therapeutics. And we had this great, first half of the conversation. And, there are people that say, I just want an injection, or I just want to swallow a drink and just have that be that. But that's not what this is. This is an appetite suppressant. But people still do have to mind what they're eating, right? So explain that a little bit.
Yes, definitely. This is how I look at it for myself, is it's training your mind and your body together. You want to make healthier choices, higher protein, higher fiber, lots of water, fluid intake, keep yourself hydrated. So you want to make sure that the semaglutide is a tool.
Yes.
To help you lose the weight and to help you make these choices to aid in your health, to lose the weight and to keep it lasting. As once you're at your goal weight, you have made choices that are healthier lifestyles, sustainable choices that you can keep going after you've gotten to your goal weight to maintain where you want to be.
Yeah. And I like that because after a while, then they can stop with the injections, right?
Yes.
Okay. But the other thing, too, is that while they're on their weight loss journey, they can still enjoy some foods. This is not on the opposite end of the spectrum where they can't eat anything like that they like. They can.
You can. It's just in moderation. And the shots, the semaglutide really helps you be able to have that moderation in your life, but still help you keep at a healthy weight. And it's really a healthy balance.
Yeah.
It's really what we want, right?
Yes, absolutely. And so now there is the clinical director, and you're the clinical director for the Vero Beach location. And then Stephanie, and please help me, Burns Robertozzi. Robertozzi. See, I knew it. I did know it, but I was testing you. You're sharp.
She's the founder of SLIM Therapeutics.
And she's located where?
She's located in Bentonville, Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but she is the mastermind behind SLIM Therapeutics. And we partnered together to open up Vero Beach, and she's amazing. And she also has a very similar story to mine of why she started the Arkansas location where she resides. And she's very passionate and empathetic and an extremely smart woman. So, yeah, she's great.
Yep, that's wonderful. So now what about some success stories?
Oh, man.
I know you probably have a few. So
between Stephanie and I, we both have quite a few. And you just wouldn't believe when you meet someone when they first come in and start, and then when they come in at month 1 and they're heading on their journey and they have lost some weight and they're feeling motivated and some of that glimmer comes back. Then there's people months down the road who are at their goal weight and they are different inside. They're so happy, and it's such a prideful feeling, and I just love being their cheerleader and having these people see how good they feel. We have had one patient who has lost 75 pounds over the course of a year, and they are a new person, and it is really amazing to watch. I've also had another patient who was very struggling and is down 13 pounds and on their way to their journey. It's really incredible to watch everyone and how not only their weight transforms, but the smile, the glimmer inside of them, and how people are feeling.
How they carry themselves.
How they carry themselves, how they feel.
Less pain. Like I had, when I was 60 plus pounds heavier than I am now, my lower back, standing up at networking events, it was killing my back. And
knees. Ankles.
But for me, it was definitely my lower back. And now I can stand for hours and it doesn't bother me. And I just adopted a little fur baby for now. Mr. Skitters has a girlfriend. Okay. But when she came over to my house on Saturday, she decided that she was going to hide under my sofa. And that's okay. She has since come out. But I was able to get down on the floor, and I'm talking get down, lay down on the floor, and talk to her and stand right back up.
Yeah, without any pain.
Yes. So your clients, it's a lot like that for them too, right?
Yeah, it's a domino effect when you start losing weight physically, emotionally, mentally. It's a domino effect of positive things. Blood pressure goes down, cholesterol goes down, pain goes down. All of these things. I mean, it really is amazing. Why wouldn't you want to feel better and be healthier all around?
So as we're taping this, it is Monday, October 7th. So it's going to appear on iHeart Radio in a week and a half, right, from now, a couple of weeks from now. But it's available on all the podcasts. But we are at the start of holiday season, almost, right around the corner. I mean, if we factor in Halloween, can we factor in Halloween? Yes, of course, because there's candy, right?
Yes.
So wouldn't it be nice to start now and get that jump start? If somebody lost, 5 pounds, 10 pounds or whatever, how much better they're feeling going into the holiday season, and then they can manage the holiday season, right?
Definitely. And know that they won't be gaining over the holiday season. This is a really great time to start feeling good for these holiday parties and be able to manage, still have your cookies, still have your treats, but not have the weight come on with it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you're not starting the first of the year going, oh gosh, I have this uphill battle. No, you're there. You're on it. You're going.
Most definitely. So the week of Christmas last year, I actually ended that week down 2 pounds.
Wonderful.
But I was eating and enjoying myself, but it was that moderation that you were talking about. So that's why you are here. Because I know what it felt like to carry that weight, and I know what it feels like. I have a whole new lease on life. So when I met you, Cindy, it was not that long ago that I met Renesse, and I didn't ask her to be on my show. I demanded it, basically, because I know how important this is, and I am sure that you have clients that have had their doctors say, just keep doing what you're doing, right? That they're very happy with them.
Yes. I actually have a lot of clients who call because their doctor has said, you should look into this.
Mm-hmm.
You should look into this. It would really help. And I'm very grateful for that, to partner with, that physicians are saying that. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful. Okay, so now what can someone expect? They've gone to your website. They have filled out the information. Now, what are the next steps? What can they expect from that process of that first initial meeting, and then what happens?
So we have the first phone call where I answer all the questions, and we see if the person is a good candidate, really, health-wise, their health history, where the weight they're at, what their goals are. We really want to assess and talk to everyone. They're an individual, not a program. We want to make sure that we are...
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
Individual, not a program.
Exactly.
Okay, that's your tagline, I hope. Seriously.
I'm going to use it from now on. I just came up with that.
I love that. That is, you're dealing with people.
Yeah. It's not a one-size-fits-all.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah. So after we talk and figure out what the goals are, we set an appointment to come into my office. I take your blood pressure and weight, go over health history for our physician. Again, I was talking about our board-certified Florida doctor. You meet with him via telehealth in my office. And then once you're done with him, I have the medication for you for your prescription. I send it home with you in office. I usually like to see someone back in about 4 weeks just to touch base, see how they're doing. And then depending on what their goals are, we go from there.
Very good. Yeah. And again, I just want people to understand, like in the first half of the show, we're talking about injections, but it's also available in pill form. So I don't want people to feel like, oh, I don't know about this, that, it's really worth exploring. And it's safe. It's very, very safe. It's been tested. It's gone through all of the clinical trials and all of that. This is not just somebody created something in a lab and it's not FDA approved or anything. You know what I'm saying? It's
actually been on the market for over 20 years.
Yeah.
But they were using it for diabetic patients.
Right.
Well, after finding out all the wonderful things, in 2021, the FDA approved it to treat for weight loss.
Yeah.
So no, it's not by any means a new medication or something that was just made and thrown out to try.
Like the putting on the shelf at CVS. Like those slim teas, and you know what I'm talking about.
I know. I've tried everything.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that if you're going to be worried about something, be worried about those types of things, not this. That's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, no. And you do have to meet certain FDA requirements. And also then there's definitely quality control. You're overseen by the physician. And another thing is our pharmacies are vetted. We do not go to just any pharmacy to get our medications, and we have purity tests done, third-party regulated. We get every shipment. We have a purity test. We go over that, Stephanie and I both, and make sure that the standards are top-notch for our medication. We're not just prescribing anything.
Okay. Well, I love that. And we have a few, like probably 20, 30 seconds left. So please, for the second half, give all of your information again on how to reach you.
Well, you can call me at 772-538-0961, or you can visit www.slimtherapeutics-Vero Beach, or you can come in and see me, even drop by 1307 19th Place in downtown Vero.
Yep, I like that. So that's State Road 60 eastbound of the Twin Pairs, just east of 14th Avenue. Cindy is going to make us stop talking now. We only have a few seconds, but it goes by very fast. I am very glad that you're here because I know that there are going to be countless people watching and listening to this that are going to start and just reclaim their life.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I have a passion for helping people, and I love what you said, reclaiming their life.
Yeah.
I think that's huge.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. And for everyone that's listening and watching, my name is Ellen Contreras, host of Treasure Coast Connector. I hope you have a safe, wonderful, productive week. And until next week, I miss you already.